Hey, beautiful people. This is Allison, and in this video, I'm sharing with you guys 11 practical tips to help you start or jumpstart a wellness routine. I was inspired to do this video after watching a video by the YouTuber name was Deandra Kanu, and the name of that video was called Start Your Wellness Journey, Ultimate Self-Care, Glow from the Inside and Out. I'll put the link to her video in the description section of this video. If you're new here, before we get started in my 11 practical self-care tips to help you jumpstart your wellness routine, allow me to introduce myself. Again, I'm Allison, and a little bit about the channel. On the channel, I provide holistic health and wellness, practical self-care tips for Black women over the age of 50 to aid them in aging gracefully, obtaining optimal health, and live the life that they desire and deserve. So with that said, let's get started in these 11 practical tips to help you jumpstart or start your wellness routine. Oh, and by the way, a disclaimer here, before you start any wellness routine, always check with your doctor first. So let's get started in these 11 simple tips to help you jumpstart your wellness routine. To start, and I have some notes here, so if you see me looking down, that's why I'm looking down. Number one, and they're in no particular order. So the first tip on my list is to give yourself a little grace. You know, sometimes as women, we're really, really hard on ourselves. So say if you had a wellness routine and something happened and you just have fallen off, or as I mentioned, you've never really had one. You're always working and you're putting other people first, and now it's your season to take care of yourself, but you've been really, really hard on yourself. So before you get started and jump started into anything, just give yourself a little grace. It's, as I mentioned, it's probably been a while since you focused on your wellness, and you never really considered a wellness routine because you were taking care of other things and other people. So the first item again on my list, the first tip, is to give yourself a little grace. Secondly, and I mentioned this at the beginning, always before you start anything, whether it's changing your diet or exercising or whatever changes that you're going to make, always check with your doctor first. You want to check with them to see if it's okay for you to get started. Sometimes if you haven't had your annual exam, the doctor might run some blood work to check your cholesterol level, check some other vital, look for other health issues, or if you already have some health issues, you want to just check with your doctor to see what will work best for you. So number two, you want to check with your doctor first before you make any changes in your wellness lifestyle. Number three, you want to start your morning off before you drink or anything else. Drink or eat anything. You want to start your day off with drinking just a warm glass of water before you drink or eat anything else. And in the description section of this video, I'm going to put the link to a video that I recorded previously that gives you some of the health benefits to drinking water the first thing in the morning before you eat or drink anything. Let's move to number four. If you are smoking, you're still smoking at this age, if you're over 50, quit or really reduce it. If you need some assistance with this and it's been a challenge and you've tried but you keep falling off, consult with your doctor. I'm certain that there are some things that you can do to assist you with um, stop smoking or really reduce the amount of cigarettes that you're smoking daily. Number 5, you want to move your body daily, and you don't have to jump into a rigorous exercise routine. You can find things that you really enjoy doing. Just make sure that you're moving. If you enjoy dancing, you can put on your favorite song or turn the radio on and then just dance 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and each day or each week add some additional time to that. So find ways of getting movement into your day every day and just keep it really, really simple. So instead of saying, okay, I'm going to exercise, especially if it's been a while or you haven't exercised in a while, again, just keep it really simple. Start out with doing things that you enjoy doing. If you're still working and you're working at a desk or sitting down in front of a computer, just get up and march in place. Or you can do some light yoga, some light stretching. I have a yoga playlist that's geared toward women and beginners, women that are over the age of 50 and beginners. And I'll also include that yoga playlist in the description section of this video. So number 5, you want to make sure that you start incorporating movement, body movement into your lifestyle. Number 6, you want to eat more whole and plant-based foods, and you can add. You could do this by maybe just eating an apple, or maybe start having a salad or something every day. But you want to find ways of maybe reducing the amount of animal products that you're eating and eat more whole plant-based foods. And you can maybe select a day where you have a no meat day, and there are tons of ideas and recipes. And again, I have some YouTube videos on some simple plant-based recipes that you can try. I also have a downloadable 10 simple oil-free plant-based vegan recipes that you can try. They're really simple and easy to prepare. You probably have these ingredients in your kitchen already. So number 6 is to try to incorporate more plant-based and whole foods into your diets, like your vegetables and fruit, beans, dry beans, not the canned, and legumes like your lentils. So try to incorporate more of those into your diet. And you could select, say, maybe one day instead of trying to overwhelm yourself. Just pick one day. If one day is too much, just take it down to one meal. So instead of having, say for dinner, you always have like a piece of meat or something. Instead of eating that, just have like a veggie plate. Number 7, try to reduce the amount of oils that you're cooking with. You'd be surprised that you really don't need a lot of oil in dishes that you're preparing. So, say for example, if you're making some stir-fried vegetables, you really don't need any oil. You can use water. You can use some low-sodium broth, or invest in some non-stick pans where you can saute it. Try to eliminate or reduce any butters, and of course, everyone thinks that olive oil is better than the other oils, but oil is oil. in its process. So consider trying to eliminate or reduce the amount of oil that you have in dishes. Number 8 is to prioritize your rest and your sleep. Just like exercise, having your rest and sleeping is just as important. And you want to aim for trying to get at least 7 to 8 hours worth sleep each night. But if you can't, and if you have problems sleeping at night or staying asleep, try to incorporate or falling asleep. Consider incorporating like a nighttime ritual, and this could be maybe reading an article in a magazine, or taking a shower or a bath, maybe an hour and a half or 2 hours before it's time for you to go to bed. Drinking some hot tea, lighting a candle, or you can spray your room with different essential fragrances, like essential lavender and vanilla. Maybe spray like a mist on your pillow. Dim the lights in your room. Of course, your cell phone, you want to turn it off. Set a time where you stop using the phone. So say if you usually go to bed maybe around 11 o'clock, maybe 9:30 or 10, maybe consider stop using it. But the number 8 practical tip on my list is to prioritize your sleep and your rest. Oh yes, and by the way, if you're not taking naps, start trying to take naps. And you really don't need any more than about 30 minutes. I tell you, I can take like a 10-minute nap. My body has been programmed to, at a certain time of day, it's programmed once I just get on a sofa or a love seat and set the timer on my watch or on my phone. And believe it or not, in no time, I'm asleep within those 10 minutes. And sometimes I might wake up even before those 10 minutes, but I feel well rested. That didn't happen overnight. It took a lot of practice, but try to find a time during your day, if at all possible, to start taking naps. Initially, if you're not a nap taker, it might be a little challenging, but after a while, your body, your mind is going to say, oh, it's time for me to rest, and you'll be asleep. So consider taking a nap too during your day. And the 9th thing on my list is to socialize and stay connected. You know, loneliness can affect both our mental and our physical health. So it's very, very important that we stay connected. And a lot of us at this time in our lives, we don't have intimate and close relationships with friends for whatever reason. Some friends maybe have transitioned on, or your best friend, they might be having some health issues, or if you're like around age 50 to 60, you're sandwiched there in the middle where you might be still helping out adult kids, helping them really transition into being fully functional adults, and or you might be taking care of elderly parents, and that can interfere with you keeping a relationship, or your friends keeping a relationship with you. So find ways to still stay connected, even if you don't have those close, intimate relationships with anyone. There are still meetup groups. You can go and volunteer You can even just watch from a distance if you enjoy, say, going to Starbucks or going to a cafe, and just do um, people watch, or go to a park. At the recording of this video, it's the summertime, so just get outdoors and go for a walk, and you see a lot of people. Um, if you have some friends of acquaintance and you haven't talked to them in a while, consider maybe calling them up and inviting them out for a walk or for lunch. But it's very, very important that for overall health and wellness that we stay connected. You can also, some of the libraries and community centers, they have a lot of different activities. So you can go and participate in activities for absolutely free where you are around people if you don't have that close connection with people. So, number 10, take care of your smile. You know, your dental health is linked to heart health and your overall wellness. So, if you're not going to, if you've been just really busy and you have fallen off with going to your dentist on a regular routine, or just getting your annual or semi-annual cleaning and x-rays, make sure that you go to the dentist and take care of your teeth and take care of your gums. If you can't afford it, a lot of the dental schools, dental hygienist schools, they need some of the advanced students, they need patients to work on. And you can go and get some basic dental services. You can get your teeth cleaned. You can get x-rays for pretty much little or nothing. So the number 10 thing again on my list is to make sure that you are taking care of your dental health, because this is linked to our overall health. And the final thing on my list is to read labels. So when you're going to the grocery store, try to shop around the perimeter of the grocery store, and and shop for your fresh fruits and vegetables. When you're reading labels, don't be fooled by, on the front they'll put natural or vegan or plant-based, and then when you turn it over, it's loaded with so much sodium and so much salt. So you want to make sure that you are reading your labels and seeing what the ingredients are, especially those top 4 or top 5 ingredients. They should be ingredients that you can read. If it's something foreign or Greek or hard to pronounce, you really want to stay away from that. So again, you want to look for the number of grams of sugar and sodium. You want to make sure that those top 5 ingredients are ingredients that you can read. And if you Google, you can, or go on YouTube, I'm certain you can find, and I'll find a link to how you can read the labels on the back of products. But if, as I mentioned earlier, if you try to shop around the perimeter of the store, the produce where you're getting your fruits and vegetables, try to get most of your items from that section. And if you're shopping in the center, look for your legumes, your dry beans. So if you do, and well, if you are shopping in the center, try to limit it to really healthy foods like your beans, dry beans, legumes. Also, if you're a rice person, go for the quinoa instead of the rice. Well, that concludes my 11 practical self-care tips to help you jumpstart or start your wellness routine. As I mentioned earlier, it's always important that you check with your doctor first before you start or make any kind of changes in your wellness routine. And yes, 11 is a lot, so just pick one. And once you feel comfortable with one, then you can add maybe two. You don't have to rush it. Again, if it's been a while since you have really prioritized your wellness and your self-care, it might take a while. It might take some time. So show yourself some grace, as I mentioned earlier, and take it easy. And don't be so hard on yourself. And so, yeah, I hope you found value in this video. And if you do, please leave me a comment in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. And subscribe to the channel if you are new and not a subscriber. And please like it so other black women over the age of 50 will see this video come up in their suggested video. And so, yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.